That Franklin is healing the scarring on Tuesdays because that scarring is just being is around Tuesday. But does probably see it.
Welcome to John Oakland Field in H-Town, home to the Houston Cougars. As we'll see a squad from the Big 12, the West Virginia Mountaineers, taking on one of the top 5 teams in the conference, the Houston Cougars. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollock and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. About to kick off to get things underway. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So West Virginia's offense is on the field for the first time today. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. Be interesting to see what they do today.
Fires to the tight end. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. And the Mountaineers want to move quickly. Through the air, it's Henderson. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. He might have expected to see this DB up in his receiver's kitchen. Instead, nice little zone, and they pick up the first.
Man, offenses are getting so good, Reese, at seeing the holes in the zone, knowing you're in zone, knowing where to sit down, how to make it an easy pitch and catch for the quarterback, and that's what it was on 3rd and short.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Trying to make magic on the scramble. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. The Mountaineers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Back to pass. They go to the wide receiver screen. And that is a nifty bit of navigation to get through that traffic and get the first down. And the Mountaineers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Using the quick game. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. They'll run it from the gun.
Oh, that is
through the defender. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. 8th play on this opening drive coming up, and they need a 3rd down conversion. Got it in the middle.
That's no time, dog.
He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. A relatively short field goal try from 26 yards out. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
I'll tell you, this is not an easy place to play on the road, especially at nighttime. This crowd, they get loud. That's the way it's been so far, but they have a nice drive to open it up. They're able to execute, to put themselves in field goal range, knock it through the uprights. They did exactly what they needed to do, taking a 3-0 lead here early on the road. That's impressive.
So Houston's offense.
Oh, I hit the wrong button.
Their first possession. To the air, it's Wegman. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
And I know it wasn't successful there, but you can go back to last week. Like, they're going to throw this man the football. They find creative ways to get him the ball. Really good coaches get their playmakers the ball in space, and that's what I like about this offense. I bet they come back to him and find a way to throw him the football some more.
Gets it out to the 38-yard line after picking up 10 on that one. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Lost one deep down the right side. And it falls incomplete, and the offense is lucky to have it. Defender right there almost had it in his grasp.
Well, this defense was ready for go-balls. Against this receiver and his speed, he's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his man, it's Broussard. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. Houston will be forced to punt. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at 23. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. So they put up some early points, and now to build on this 3-0 lead. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. They go to the ground. Got the first down. Looking for more. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Those who say you can't go home again don't know Rich Rodriguez as he returns to Morgantown and hoping to take the Mountaineers to near ethereal realm. Oh, he's got some space. And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that.
And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
And they get to the quarterback and get the sack. That's a big emphasis for this defense. They saw a week ago, this offense gave up 3 sacks. They need to get to him early and often and create some indecision. Nice job getting a sack early in this football.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
The defense sniffed that straight out perfectly. All the D linemen, they were reading the body language of the offensive line. They knew something was up, and when the screen pass got thrown, they were right there to make the tackle.
On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Bring in the heat. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. The Mountaineers line up to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team tonight.
You'd
think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. Here comes the Houston offense once again. They're going to need to get something started, finding themselves in a 3-0 hole. Scanning the field, it's Wegman. Lofts one high and deep.
No! Come on!
The football, a big play sitting right there for the taking, and they can't get it done early in this one. So now it's 2nd and long. Might be changing the route. Right back to the air on 2nd and 10. Finds his man. It's Sanford. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
Well, the short passing game is a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable, but it also allows you to see how the defense is going to react and play. So this can certainly open things up later.
Quickly complete. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and West Virginia has the lead. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. This offense is completely confident in their ability to get 1 yard. They'll go for it on 4th down. Needs it to keep this drive alive. Will not get there. A 4th down stop. West Virginia has it, and the offense ready to go to work.
That's a great job there by the defense here early in this game, getting a huge stop, and they've got an opportunity to make the opponent pay. Offense taking over now in great field position. Let's see what they can do here from a play calling standpoint to try to put some points on the board.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew that.
There he goes! They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. And the Mountaineers in the hurry-up. Looking to throw, it's Henderson. It's complete! And he will score! Touchdown, Mountaineers! A score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big-bodied frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary, make that big play.
The Houston offense comes onto the field. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time and put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got to find the balance with this offense to really be productive. And last possession they went for it, they rolled the dice, Palmer, and it didn't work out for them.
Yeah, if you're better on 3rd down moving forward, though, you can keep yourself out of those situations.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. The Cougars can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Looking to fire. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down.
My job is to make sure that ball comes loose. And I got to go through that guy, use my shoulder pad, drive my feet, and really, really be physical. Because if he bobbles it at all, or as soon as his hand gets to the ball, you can tell the difference when that body jerks forward and that ball starts to come loose.
Really nice job there to pick up the 1st down and get it to their own 41.
And it's on 3rd downs like this, if you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
And you got to love the versatility of the big fella. You put him in the box and let him block big defensive linemen, or you put him in the slot and you throw him the football and have success.
Looking for a man. It's Wegman. Firing to the right, complete. Make the stop at the 40, but he's got 15 yards on that one and a 1st down.
And that's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do after the catch. He gets an explosive play for this offense.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. With the catch, it's Sanford.
Defense has their hands full with this one. I know he's not the biggest guy playing the running back position right now, but they know he's going to be catching it too, and they're going to have to bring this guy down in space. In the passing game, they better make sure they get a lot of hats to the football. They've got their hands full.
And the Cougars come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Just keep slinging it. Caught, close to the marker, it's Thomas. He works his way to the 23 before he goes out of bounds.
Well, it wasn't a great start for this quarterback, but on this drive, he seems to be turning the corner. He just looks like he's playing in a different rhythm. He's seeing the field better. It's almost as if the game is starting to slow down for him. I think on that last completion, it was a good example of it.
Really good job by the defense being disciplined. They sneak the running back out. You see it. Keep outside leverage and go make us tackle in space on a guy that's used to breaking tackles, used to making plays.
Wants to fire on second down. Caught over the middle. It's Broussard. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down.
This defense has owned the first half. They've given up some yards on this drive. Big third down coming. You've built a little bit of a lead. Try to force the field goal. Don't give up the big play here, and you've had a great first half.
They've got it in field goal range, but they'll try to convert this third and long from the 20. To the air, it's Wegman. Gets it out quickly. He gets it all the way down inside the 10. It'll be first and goal from the 8. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. First and goal, and this feels like their chance to give them a finish. They're working that left side. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch.
The offense trying to throw it there quickly down close to the goal line. Nice job by the defense tackling the catch.
The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Can the D deny them on second and goal? Back to pass. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Quick completion on the out. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1.
Well, short completion setting up third down now. Who is your best playmaker that you can target in this area of the field?
They want to dance their way in on third and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Cougars.
One thing you know about this team is they've got a lot of fight in them, and that's a great job responding by the offense on that last drive, capping it off with a really good-looking touchdown run. This is now a one-possession game. We've got a lot of football left to play.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. They'll put this one in play, first snap of the drive from the 25. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. The Mountaineers in a good spot here with second and short. Right back to the left. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
Well, this running back has been the only guy obviously who's touched the ball these first 2 plays. He's looking pretty good. I think it's safe to say everybody in the stadium here on third down expecting him to get the ball again.
Oh!
Space.
Come on!
Almost housed it, finally dragged down at the 32.
And you gotta lock in on your keys. When they run this kind of offense and they do the replays, somebody has to account for the quarterback, and they forgot who that was, and he made them pay with a big play.
Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. And
Man,
the
that's
field goal team back out for the second time.
We gotta hope they
tonight.
miss.
He slides that just inside the right upright. So they get the late field goal right before the half, and not much time after this kickoff for an answer.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Back to throw, it's Wegman. Looking deep. Incomplete. He took a shot on the final play of the quarter and couldn't quite find his man. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellows, many thanks. Happy to provide a break in the action to kind of pour over exactly what has transpired so far.
It bounds through the back of the end zone. It'll be a touchback. The Houston offense ready to go back to work. Tight game As we start the third quarter, we'll see what type of adjustments they made at halftime.
And getting the ball first here, I think, is such a big deal. Like, I get the first chance to make a statement, to make the adjustments, to create some momentum for my squad right here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I think it's so important for this offense to set the tone here early in the second half, to get a nice drive going, build that confidence, and get your defense ready to come on out, get a stop, and change the complexity of this game.
And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. The Cougars are facing 3rd and inches. Tries to slither forward on the sneak. And he just needed a few inches, and he didn't get it. The defense denies this offense. They're in their own territory, but they are undeterred.
Please block him.
And they'll go for it. Trying to keep the drive alive.
Thank you.
He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
We're seeing this more and more often in college football with the analytics and everything else, but 4th and inches, they decide to go for it, and they pick it up on the ground.
You know, I really think it's a smart move, too, because why just give up and hand them the ball and give the defense a boost of morale that they really didn't earn?
Yeah, and I like the decision, too, based on who their personnel is and what their identity is as an offense. They want to be physical and control the line of scrimmage. It's a good call.
Makes the catch. It's Johnson. Brought down at the 47-yard line after the 15-yard pickup.
Zone coverage means everybody's looking at the quarterback. So now, when I'm a wide receiver, I got to make sure I know I fit in the hole between these zones. I know where they're dropping to, and I know where I need to get to. Great job by the wide receiver finding that hole, and the quarterback throwing a strike.
Looking downfield, it's Beckman. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there for the second down.
You can sense the frustration building on the field and on the sideline for this team because on paper, they're the better team. From a player standpoint, from a record standpoint, things just not going their way in this game, and someone's going to have to step up.
Oh, thank you.
He's getting ahead of steam. Down to the 26-yard line before they ride him out of bounds, and this defense is on its heels. Houston getting set, looking at 1st and 10.
And that's why for the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. It doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
The Cougars with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. On the run, it's Sanford. Got enough space, and he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Houston. Hello. Lining up for the point after and the lead.
This defense is going to have to do a better job being physical. That's 2 rushing touchdowns they've now allowed. They have got to be better close to the line of scrimmage.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. Oh, the sweet juke gets him free. He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield. They'll run the option. The give. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Really good job by this defense, understanding responsibility football, playing the first option, playing the second option. There was absolutely nowhere to go. Nice job being dialed in exactly where the ball was going.
One stop.
Looking to throw, it's Henderson. Going to try to get it himself. Short gain on the play before he slides. And the Mountaineers will call on their punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll get it out to about the 20-yard line, and that's where they'll mark him down. Houston Houston sending the offense back onto the field. They unleashed an aerial assault last time. It took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that.
Oh, I should have threw it.
And sacked at the 12. Not sure exactly what led to that, whether the protection wasn't right or the quarterback just didn't see it, but the result was a negative play and a sack.
But one thing I do know is that quarterback had no chance to get that ball downfield. That
Woo, we have to go first.
it was breaking down quickly. There were just too many bodies in that backfield for the QB to make anything happen.
It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Wants to throw on 1st down.
No!
The defense has set him up. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football, and he's starting to develop that. His 3rd interception on the season just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
On the ground, it's White. Looking for... Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, West Virginia. And that one will give him the lead. A quick strike, just as we expected.
Yeah, and quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Here comes the Houston offense once again. They'll try to answer that last score with one of their own. A chance here to tie the game with a touchdown drive. Here comes the heat. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. To the air, it's Wegman. Makes the grab on the left. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
Well, it's a nice play design there. You're getting the running back involved in the pass game. The quarterback gives it to him early so he can go to work upfield and get the 1st down.
Quarterback may change this route. Looking to throw on 1st down. Going over the top. And it falls in complete. But it could have been much, much worse as the defender was right there.
That is such a great play by that defender. And how many times on deep balls do we see PI? Do we see pass interference? In situations just like that, that defender did an outstanding job.
Snagged in the middle with Stanford. Stopped at the 47 after a 10-yard gain.
Jesus, we are pick.
We've reached the end of the period. It's West Virginia on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the 1st down. They just keep firing. The short hands, it's York.
And this offense just hasn't found a way to kind of open it up. Like, they haven't found those explosive plays. It feels like the defense is kind of strangling them and staying really close to the line of scrimmage because of their lack of their big play ability over the top. This offense has to dial something up.
Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Most important part of a clutch drive, piece together some 1st downs, get in position, and here they are on 1st and 10. The short hands, it's Sanford. He'll be pushed out of bounds at about the 33-yard line. Got the completion on the last play, still some work to do on 2nd down.
You just got to get this guy going in the offense. You got to hand it off to him. You got to throw it to him, too, on all different types of downs. I love it on 1st down.
Dropped the ball.
Just getting him the ball in the passing game. Let him make something happen and set up 2nd and short.
Yo.
They're looking at a 3rd down and short from the 33. Dropping back, it's Wegman.
Oh, no. Thank you.
Just outside the red zone, if they pick up the 1st down, they'll spot it at the 22.
Anytime the ball goes in the air towards him, I feel like it's his. Like, there are no 50-50 balls. He just makes plays game after game, play after play, and you see him featured in this offense for a reason. He's one of the best in the country, not just at the wide receiver position, period. This guy's in the Heisman Trophy conversation as a receiver.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Fires to the wideout.
What's going on with the play?
And he's been the go-to guy all year long. Like, he's in the top 5 in all of college football in receiving yards for a reason. They're going to find him because he's always open, making plays. This dude has...
Come on.
Man, find your weapons. Nice job by the quarterback. Find the running back out of the backfield. He catches it and does the rest. Walks into the end zone for the touchdown.
Setting up for the extra point and the top. And that extra point was good, and we are deadlocked here in the 4th. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Week to week, it's so tough to figure the ACC, which is why this one is notable. Florida State is down, but they are not out of it. Not there inside Doak Campbell Stadium, one of the more special places to watch a game in all of college football. They're trailing by 10 to Wake Forest. Never know what's going to happen in the ACC, and we'll circle back if anything develops.
Oh, it's going to be a sack.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Makes the grab. It's Vaughn. And it is a good idea to gang tackle. First guy couldn't get him. Second guy finally did.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this.
That's what I'm talking about.
Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
That's a good example there of complementary defense. The DBs and linebackers are playing zone. They're playing their spaces, and they force the QB to have to hold the ball, try to work through his progressions. And then the pass rush.
Here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
This defense, they are tenacious. And they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and that can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there.
Come on.
Play action.
Come on.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Got a man. It's Brady.
Got him.
Works his way out to the 33-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds. The Mountaineers will try to pin them back with the punt. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. On his way back from the 20. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. The Houston offense comes onto the field.
They got time down this
See
field.
what they have dialed up as this drive starts from the 29-yard line.
Field.
How big is this drive? Scored a touchdown the last time they had it. Defense gets a stop. And now it's up to them in a tie game.
All right, so if you're the offensive coordinator here, let's dial it in. Who are your best matchups and best playmakers to take advantage of this golden opportunity?
Yeah, and I'm interested to see this defense, too. Like, the momentum is clearly not in your favor. How do you get it back? How do you make a big play? Do you be more aggressive here to try to get the football back to your offense?
Back to throw, it's Wegman. And
I knew I should have ran it.
And the Cougars really need to keep this drive alive on third down. They'll try to get the first through the air.
Woo, good catch.
In the middle, it's York. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40. The clock has stopped for the timeout, and we have reached the final 2 minutes in this one. Houston coming to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw again. Rushes on him.
Oh, what was I doing? No, I hit the wrong button.
Costly turnover in a tie
Oh, I hit the wrong button.
And if you're the quarterback, you might want to stop throwing that guy's way. I mean, you knew coming into this game,
I hit the
David,
wrong
he's one of
button.
the best corners in the entire country. He's already been picked off twice now.
I hit the wrong button.
He's literally living in this quarterback's head rent-free.
It's so nice to have a guy like this that can cut off half the field, because now you can put resources elsewhere. He's proven if you try me, bad things are going to happen.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Here comes the offense on second down. Looking for room. It's White.
Thank you.
He showed himself to be a regular Spinderella, but not a lot of room to run. Get the field goal from here. It's a 51-yarder. Get a few on third down, and life is much better. Looking to throw for it. Finds his tight end. Offenses gain momentum with third down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25. Timeout called by the defense.
This might be
first
game.
of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. Will they try to win it here or be content to play for overtime? He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TF.
Oh my God.
That's the first down marker and still running. Rustled out of bounds. They'll mark him at the 7-yard line, and this offense is more than threatening. And the Mountaineers trying to cash it in on first and goal. Looking to pass. It's Henderson. Trying to find the end zone. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. Defense will use a timeout. 22 seconds remaining in the game. They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's second and goal. The option look. He'll toss it. Touchdown Mountaineers. They move on top here on the 4th.
Man, this game has been awesome. Some back and forth. Now you take the lead late. Nice job by the offense. And now you just need your defense to come through for you. One more time. One stop. Less than a minute remaining. Go out there. Finish this thing off.
Here's the return from inside his 10. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Houston offense ready to go back to work. Time's running out, Jesse. They're in a world of trouble, but as long as you've got a few ticks, there's a chance. And they've got a quarterback, David. Just going to have to come down to some good old-fashioned... Fires one high and deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
And you absolutely expect those shots from this offense, and I love it. The defense was prepared. You got to know where the burners are. You know he can go, so you got to play that deep route. They play it.
He's going to let one fly down the middle. And he throws another interception, his 3rd one of the night. The defense making a play to put an exclamation point on this one, and that ought to do it. And the offense is content with where it is. They'll take a knee. You know, there's no real reason to panic if you think about it. When does panicking ever really help? But certainly this was a bitterly disappointing outcome.
And you can look at a lot of different statistics, and I know we tend to overcomplicate college football these days, but guys, at the end of the day, it comes to...
I lost that game, man. Terrible game management by me.